Alrighty, my good old friends of YouTube. So I didn't have any time to make a video yesterday on Sofi, and typically I do Sofi stock updates at least 3 to 4 times a week at least, and I missed yesterday. So here we are on Saturday, this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I figured, hey, I didn't have time yesterday, but I do have some time right now. Let me hop into the studio, make a quick video, and here we are, guys. We're going to do an update on Sofi, the charts, my thoughts, key levels, where I'm looking to potentially enter as early as next week, and we'll break down some other stocks, maybe, if we have time later in the video. So if y'all find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, who sponsors these videos. Guys, shout out to Moomoo. Their app is awesome, cutting edge. Seriously, guys, it is one of the most in-depth trading apps, and I am going to make a review on it, or not even a review, but kind of a how to use that app, right? It's crazy the features that Moomoo has. If you guys want to try it out and use the app, right, and you get a bunch of free stocks, check out that link down below. We'll talk more about the details later. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but yesterday being Friday, the 18th of August, we had a pretty interesting day in the markets. The indexes didn't do much. I mean, yes, we had the Russell up 0.5%, but other than that, we had the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ. They pretty much all broke even, but it seems like a lot of the smaller companies here, the smaller stocks, they did pretty well. You know, we had BBBYQ, Nikola, Virgin Galactic, Palantir, SoFi, which we're talking today, AMC. These names did pretty well yesterday overall. You guys can see SoFi closed up 11 cents on the day, closed up 1.36%, and it broke back over $8. Well, actually, it was over $8 on Thursday, but in the pre-market on Friday, we were under $8. Look at this, guys, right above. You see my big head right here, right above my big head. Boom, right here. You guys see you guys see that? We hit $7.89 on Friday morning. Boom, and we actually consolidated all pre-market yesterday at about $7.85, $7.90. Then we broke out at open, which is actually really good for the bulls, and we pretty much, I don't want to say we uptrended for the rest of the day, but the way we played out yesterday is, guys, again, we consolidated in the pre-market at about $7.90, a little under $8. Then we ran at open. We had a huge run at open from $7.92 all the way up to about $8.30. That was a move of around 4.5%, and then we smooth sailed for the rest of the day. We pretty much consolidated at about 820, 825 for the rest of the day, and we closed up 1.4%. Not bad. You really cannot complain about that, considering the fact that SoFi really has not had many green days over the past couple of weeks, as I'm sure you all know at this point, right? You can see back in the end of July, on the 31st of July to be exact, we hit 1170 and we got all the way down to 790 in the pre-market Friday. That marked a drop of around, let's see here, 33%, 32.5% to be exact, which is nuts. And mind you, yesterday morning with that lower low, well, we took out the lows from Thursday and from the past couple of weeks, right? We actually hit a low on Friday morning on this 1 hour chart. So even though we did rally and have a green day, the fact that we took out the lows Friday morning is not the best sign for the bulls. But then again, on the 4 hour chart, are we not still holding an uptrend? We are, in the grand scheme of things, guys. That's what you have to realize. And these moments of weakness in stocks, like, it doesn't have to be SoFi. It could be stocks in general. I'm not saying whenever there's weakness, go blindly buy. I'm not telling you to go buy, obviously. But in these moments of weakness, this is where you could find opportunity, right? That's how you have to kind of look at it. A lot of people are freaking out about SoFi now. They're scared to buy, but now is the time to buy if you believe in it. Not saying to go buy SoFi. I'm saying in general, right? When stocks dip, that is the time to consider it, not when they're ripping towards the highs, right? That's the psychology behind this, which I've covered before on this YouTube channel, right? A lot of people, especially newbie retail investors, they get it twisted, right? When they see stocks going, they want to buy into the momentum, which, yes, that's a way you can trade and make money. You can make money doing that. I've made money doing that. But if that thing turns, my goodness, guys, you could get wiped out, especially if you're messing with options. I mean, think about it, guys. All those that bought on this momentum after earnings, or was that before earnings? No, that was after. they pretty much got wiped out. I mean, geez, if you were buying at 10.50, 11.50, thinking it's going to break out to 15, right, when it was already overbought, you'd be screwed now. I mean, it's now at $8, right? Now would be the time to be like, all right, we've had about 3 weeks straight of selling. We've gotten pretty much, well, I don't want to say all the weak hands out after earnings, but a lot of the weak hands, let's be honest, have been shaken out. Now would be a better risk reward than trying to chase the momentum just because there's momentum, right? And it keeps going up every day. That's the psychology, right? That retail investors, especially that are just starting out, they have to realize, and, it takes risk, obviously. I mean, it takes, stocks in general are very risky. You have to take kind of a leap of faith, if you will, on that initial position on the dip. But if you know what you're doing, right, you have faith in the company, you're studying the charts, it might be worth it, right? And that's kind of the way I'm approaching SoFi right now. I wasn't chasing it. I made some money on it in here, right, in this little pocket, but I wasn't chasing it on the breakout. I wish I still had a bunch of shares on the breakout. It would have been nice, but I didn't. I sold out somewhere in here, I believe. But either way, it broke out then after earnings. I'm not a big fan of holding through earnings, and now it's pulled back. Boom, it's at $8. This is really where I'm considering re-entry, like I've covered in previous videos, guys. Anywhere from $8, preferably in this window right here, between $7 to about $7.75. That's where I'd really like to start nibbling on SoFi here. And Tesla's the same way. Not to just transition very quickly here, but I guess I am transitioning on a dime right now, guys. But Tesla's the same, right? This is one that a lot of people were buying into the momentum, just like SoFi, when it hit almost 300. And now that it's come down a lot, boom, from 300 down to 215, it's down what? 30%. Now everybody's like, oh, I'm freaking out. They're not buying. They're not willing to take the risk now, but they were buying near the top. It's funny how things work. And now Tesla's at a spot where, and I posted this chart on Twitter, by the way. Again, go follow me on Twitter at StockSurfS, or just type in Stocks Talk Stocks. You'll follow me on there. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitter here in the short term, guys. And I might do a giveaway once we hit 1,000 followers. Actually, I got to think of something. I think we're at like 715 or something like that on Twitter. So make sure to go follow me. I posted this chart, and I post a bunch of other charts and ideas and just thoughts in general. That's what Twitter's for throughout the day. So if you guys want to go follow me again at StockSurfS, look, Tesla now is approaching the highs from a couple of months ago, right? We've covered this before on the channel, right around 215, which funny enough was back in the middle of February, which is the second month of the year, right around the 15th of February, 215, kind of weird. That's where we peaked out at. And now we're right by that spot, right? We're right by 210, 215. So let's see if we get some sort of, maybe not a huge V-shaped recovery, right? But maybe we consolidate a bit, start getting some buying pressure, right? We'll see. But overall, I think these two are pretty interesting here as they're very beaten down. One's down 35% almost, which is SoFi. Tesla's down more like 30%. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and run that like button up. And seriously, I want to know what you guys are thinking about SoFi and Tesla, if you have any comments on that. And if you have not gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000, guys, what are you waiting for? It's essentially free money. Just use that link down below. Simply open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000 right off the bat. And if you fund your account at least $1,000 on top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, and fund it with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. Again, each up to $2,000. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So what the heck are you waiting for, guys? Get on it. Use that link down below. And with that being said, folks, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.